Hi guys, this is M from Melange of Words and I'm sure you miss seeing me. I'm back after a long time and I'm here with a new haircut which is shorter. But also this video I want to talk about my year-end beauty favorites for the year 2019, and I'm going to be talking about my beauty favorites slash makeup category today. I broke down the categories of makeup that I get the most use out of, like almost on an everyday basis, and I have like 7 product categories. These products range from drugstore products to a little bit of pricier products, but I find that all of these products that I'm going to be talking about today worked so well for me, and that is why they are a staple in my makeup closet. So without further ado, let's just look at my beauty favorites of makeup for the year 2019. The first product category that I want to talk about is the base moisturizer. This is what we always start with because we want the makeup to go on smooth, right? And especially with it being winter right now, I need a moisturizer more than ever in my skincare and my makeup routine. So the one that I've been gravitating towards in makeup a lot is this one. This is Kahina Giving Beauty's Moroccan Argan oil, and this is the best face oil I've ever used so far in my life. I don't know if I've ever spoken about this in a blog post, which you should check out my website, by the way, which is melangeofwords.com, which I'll list in the description box below. And I think I might have mentioned this beauty oil over there in the blog post, but it's pretty amazing. It has vitamin E and other antioxidants in the argan oil, which is why it feels very luxuriously rich, and also it soothes my skin. My skin is prone to dryness and also rashes. If I use any like new products or anything like that, I immediately get a skin rash, like my skin reacts. And the moment I use argan oil on it, the redness goes away, the itchiness, everything calms down, and I feel that it looks great under makeup. When I wear this as my base moisturizer, my skin looks very radiant. It's a little pricey, and this is a repurchase for me. So the first one I got in a beauty subscription box, but the second time I repurchased the bigger size, and I think it cost me $30 something for 3.3 fluid ounce, which is kind of pricey, but considering that this particular Kahina argan oil is organic and fair trade, it makes a lot of sense. And because I've seen results like from using it, like my skin has not reacted, my skin feels hydrated, looks radiant, looks great under makeup, also subs for a highlighter, and it can also be used for the hair and the body. So I'm getting so many things out of that one power packed face oil. So I see it as a great investment, and I am going to be repurchasing it the moment it gets over. So that is like one of the top makeup products of 2019, makeup slash skincare products of 2019 for me. The second product category that I want to talk about is my base makeup, which is foundation and concealers. I don't use foundation on regular basis. I have a foundation, yes, but I use it like pretty sparingly. Most of the times it's just a concealer for me on a go-to, like an everyday basis. And there are 2 concealers. So the first concealer I want to talk about is this one. This is a Clove Hallow Concealer. This is a clean beauty concealer, and it retails for $20, I think. This is my second tube of this concealer, and that should tell you how much I like it. I'm in the shade 04, which is like a light medium kind of skin tone shade. It's pretty awesome. I have 2 concealers here, but I'll tell you what the difference is between the 2. So this Clove Hallow Concealer has more of a matte finish when I apply it, and it's also kind of thicker and more full coverage. It's a pretty awesome skin match for me, like face wise. And like I said, matte finish, does not cake up, but and only but if your face is well moisturized underneath. For example, if I'm just going to apply this to my face, even if it's summer, without a moisturizer or face oil underneath, it's gonna look very patchy on my skin. Maybe it's because of the matte kind of formulation of this, but that's something that happens. But once I blend it out, it looks very nice. It gives a very nice kind of airbrushed kind of flawless looking, more of a full coverage look, which is something that's amazing from a $20 clean beauty concealer. It's pretty awesome for that. If you're looking for like a clean beauty affordable concealer for like $25 and less, I would say this is a great concealer. The second concealer that I want to talk about is this one, and this is the one I've been using a lot recently. I think this has become my go-to like concealer. Maybe because the Clove Hallow is almost done as well, but this one is amazing. This one is the 100% Pure's concealer. I don't know if you can see that correctly, but yeah, this is the 100% Pure's second skin concealer, and I will attest to that. It is like second skin. It blends beautifully. Now this one is more of a radiant finish and a little oilier, more liquidy formulation than that one, which is kind of thicker than the Clove Hallow, which is kind of thicker. This one looks great on your skin. I think this one, I can pull this off in summer without a moisturizer underneath. I think this one I can totally pull it off then. I'm in the shade 4 for this one as well. And this one is more like peachy undertone. So if you're someone like me, or like you're looking for concealer for like a light medium but a warm kind of peachy-ish undertone, this one's great. Concealer cost me around $30. I think that's kind of pricey for a concealer, I know, but it's very, very clean. The ingredients are very nice, like very clean. You can look at them and you can recognize what they are. There's almost no chemicals in the ingredient list, and it goes on very nicely and it blends out very smoothly and beautifully. Like no patchiness from using this concealer ever. It does not give a patchy effect at all. I usually use my fingers to blend it, and I need to use the concealer at least 2 to 3 times for more of a coverage. Maybe because it's kind of sheerer, and maybe that's why it does not patch up on my skin, because of the kind of sheerer, oilier kind of formulation. But it's beautiful if you have dry skin like me and it's winters and you want something that's not going to look very patchy on your skin, or it's not going to look like you have too much of makeup on, and you are looking for a non-toxic green kind of formulation. The 100% Pure second skin concealer is pretty awesome bet. The next makeup category I want to talk about is eyebrows. I never used to be an eyebrow person, like ever, in terms of makeup. I think very, very recently I started looking into eyebrow products, and I have experimented with a few brow like products and brands and things like that, but I got one I think a month or so back, and I think compared to all the brow products I've used so far, it's beaten them all. It's far ahead, like it's another level. And it's this one. This is Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. It's an ultra fine brow defining pencil. I am in the shade 5, which is like a warm brown black. That's how it's described on the website as well. And this is something else. This is an amazing brow product to use. That's what I've used here, and that's what I've been using on my brows for, like I said, a month or more, and it gives amazing definition. It has beautiful pigmentation. It is a twist up brow product, so it's twist up, and it has a spoolie brush at the other end to comb your brows once you're done. Because of the precision of the tip, it's like very narrow and thin. It applies very nicely, very beautifully, almost clings to like each part of your brow hair. So you can define each part that you want very neatly, rather than like a slanted, thicker eyebrow pencil, which might feel like you've just applied a lot in one go and in areas you probably didn't want to cover. So this one, you can apply it with precision in maybe parts of your brows which are patchy. for me it's a little bit towards the front of the brow, so I use this there, and I don't know, it just looks great. I can create that kind of arch a little bit more on the top, and my brows look pretty awesome. I mean, it makes such a difference to my makeup look when I have this brow product on, and I have nothing but good things to say. This one cost me $24 in Sephora, and again, it's kind of pricey for a brow pencil, but if you're looking for an alternative drugstore product, ELF Cosmetics has a brow pencil as well, the white one. It's a twist up as well with the brush. That costs $3, and that's amazing too. That's the second most favorite brow product for me. So I would like, this is my OG, I think from now on. I stan this, I stan. It's so good. Coming on to eyeliner, I have just one eyeliner to talk about, though I have quite a few eyeliners with me. I have just the one to talk about because I use this quite regularly when I do use eyeliner, and this one is the M Cosmetics eyeliner. It's the Illustrative eyeliner with a brush tip, and this is what it looks like. So it's like a sharp, thin kind of pointy tip for the eyeliner, and this one is pigmented, yes, but not gonna lie, when I apply it towards the inner part of my eyes, like the inside of, like quite near to my lash line here, the very inner corner, it can be a little light while applying. I don't know, maybe because of the wetness of the eyes, I don't know what it is, but at least I need to go over there twice to make it look kind of like nice and black over there. I'm very clumsy with my eyeliners, to be very honest, and I cannot do a wing well at all, but this one has been pretty handy when I do want to create like a nice, like a winged or cat eye kind of look, because of the tip. The tip is kind of flexible for an eyeliner. It's not very stiff or anything like that. It's soft and flexible, which means I can create a neat flick in just like one wrist. Like if I do this, it comes out like a nice, precise, neat, sharp flick, and that's something I love about the tip of this. And I think this one's by Michelle Phan. I don't follow the YouTuber, but I've heard good reviews about this one, so that's why I got this eyeliner. I think it costs around $17 for this particular eyeliner, and I think it's pretty good for that. Another eyeliner which I really like is Kat Von D's Tattoo Liner, which is amazing. But this is the eyeliner that I've been reaching out for a lot this year. Now coming on to one of the most fun parts of makeup, and no, it's not lipstick. I'll talk about lipstick at the very end. But for me, the second most fun thing about makeup has got to be eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is so fun to experiment with and play with. Like, you can play with your eyeshadow and create a look just based on the mood and the tone you want to set for the day or the night. For example, I've got like this orangey kind of tone today because, I don't know, it just felt kind of nice and bright, I guess. So I have two eyeshadow palettes that I want to talk about, which I have been loving, which I got this year and I've been really in love with. Let me start with this one first. This one is quite a new launch, recent launch, but for the amount of time I've been using it, I've really liked it. So this one is Huda Beauty's Nude Obsessions eyeshadow palette, and it's in the shade Nude Light. So this comes in 3 shades: Nude Light, Nude Medium, and Nude Warm. I'm sorry, Nude Rich or Nude Deep or something like that. But I have Nude Light here, and this is apparently catered towards more of like a light skin tone, but I think even a light medium skin tone person can pull this off. The shades are something like this. It comes with a nice mirror, by the way, and these are the shades. So it has 9 shades here, 4 mattes and 4 like shimmer glitter kind of mixed pressed shadows. This is a very pinky toned eyeshadow palette, very pinky tone. So if you're looking for like a warm, peachy, corally, orangey, browny kind of palette, you should go for the nude medium, which has those tones. Like it has those tones beautifully captured. I've seen those, but I already have a lot of warm toned eyeshadow shades in like in my current palette collection. So I wanted something like a pinky tone one, because I actually like pink tones in both my lipsticks and for like my eyeshadows. So I chose this particular like small like travel sized eyeshadow palette. It's great for traveling with, by the way. It's very handy. So the matte shades are awesome for a matte daytime everyday like very neutral look. You can pull it off if like I said, if you have like a light medium skin tone, it's gonna look nice. Nothing wrong in using it if you are more of like a medium deeper, but it's just that it might look a little ashy or a chalky thing. But if you don't mind that, then you can totally probably look at this palette instead of the other two. And the first shade here is a mauve. The other one, I think this is the shade that compelled me to buy it. It's like a purpley kind of like pressed glitter kind of shade, purple pink mixed. It's beautiful. This one's like a light pink matte shadow. This is a beautiful bronzy pink, bronzy rose gold mixed shadow, brown and pink mixed together. It's a shimmer. This one I don't use ever, because this is like a very light, very pale creamy matte shadow, which I know it's gonna look ashy on me, so I don't use this. This one is a out and out like a light pink with a bit of gold flecks on it. It's a shimmer shadow. This one I love. This one. These two are my favorites. This one is a rose gold shimmer shadow, which is gorgeous, by the way. This will look great on warm, neutral and cool tones. This one here is a coral shade, coral matte shade, and this is great if you have like a warmer skin tone. This will look great. And this one's a brown shade, like a crease shade, and this one also will look great on all kind of skin undertones. This particular palette has great pigmentation, both the matte and the shimmer, as well as the pressed glitter shade, the purple one. It has great pigmentation. Like I don't need to use a brush, just my finger, just a little bit of like one swipe, put one thing in my finger and press, and it comes on so beautifully on my eyes for both occasion, like using it for occasions, festive occasions, and even for like a pretty daily kind of like a pinky toned eyeshadow look. The second eyeshadow palette that I want to talk about, and I think this is my favorite actually out of the two, is this one. This is the BH Cosmetics matte eyeshadow palette, and it has 42 matte eyeshadow colors. It's ultimate matte 42 color eyeshadow palette. As you can see, this is how it looks. This one does not come with a mirror, but it's a very big kind of palette. It has all these shades. This one has a lot of warm toned matte shades. I love matte eyeshadows as compared to a shimmer. I use shimmer sometimes just like around my lash line maybe. In lieu of an eyeliner, I sometimes just use that. And if I do use in like a good amount of shimmer, it's maybe because I'm going out somewhere and I want my eyes to be the center of attention. Like I said, the top three rows look very warm toned, and the bottom three look more on the cooler toned side. And I don't know, I think you can do both everyday matte looks with this, as well as like kind of like a look at me, you know, like attention grabbing dramatic matte eyeshadow look. And the warm tones are what I gravitate towards the most for an everyday look. Like this shadow here, this orange shadow here, the third one here, this is what I use today on all over my eyelids. And what pigmentation, what a great pigmentation, just amazing. Like I just had to press this, tap tap tap. I just went over it 3 times, and just the orange color just like stands out. It's punchy. It's not like all faded or anything like that. There's no fallout from this. I don't know if it's because it's a matte shadow, but there's pretty much no fallout from it. Great range of colors. Pretty much everything is pigmented here. And I've even tried using like this shade over here, and I think this shade over here. I've tried using these as like matte liners, like soft smudge looking like liners close to my lash line. I've used a pointy brush and I did it, and it came out pretty fantastic, pretty pigmented. So this is pretty awesome. I reach towards this palette a lot for everyday looks, especially when I want my lip game to be kind of stronger. I reach out for this because matte eyeshadows have the power of being both punchy as well as subtle. So yes, I'm a matte eyeshadow kind of gal, and I think I stand this one. And this one cost me $20 something. I think I got it on sale. I don't remember exactly how much, but I think it was $20 something on sale. The Huda Beauty, the Nude Obsessions palette cost me $29. The next makeup product category that I want to talk about is bronzer, blush, highlighter. And again, I don't use all of that too much on a daily basis. I am not a highlighter person. To be very honest, I am not a highlighter person, especially. This one palette I have, which I got recently, has me converted. Like, I don't know. It's this one. This one is RMS Beauty, and it's the Sensual Skin Trio. So it has it has all three, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. So these are the shades. It comes with a handy mirror as well, which is great if you're traveling. So these are the shades. The shade of bronzer is called Madeira. The shade of the highlighter is Grand Dame. And the shade of the blush is called Demure. Apparently this shade of this blush is a very like best-selling kind of shade in RMS Beauty. So yeah, they have it in a powdery blush formula. All of these are powder formulation, by the way, and they're very soft finished, beautiful looking, very like natural looking kind of finishes, kind of pigmented, but once you blend it out, it does not like stand out sharp against your skin or anything like that. The bronzer has shimmer in it. It's kind of like, I'm gonna say it's a neutral tone. It's not completely cool toned either. I see a bit of warm tones in there. So it's a neutral toned bronzer with shimmer in it, but it does not look very shimmery or like chunky or anything like that on your face. It blends out very nicely. Sun-kissed kind of bronzer look. Perfect for somebody who does not like contouring or like bronzing or anything like that, just showing up like a streak or excessively. If you're like a natural looking, but kind of like a little bit of shadow going on there, you should look at this particular palette maybe, because it's all three are like very natural finish. The highlighter is okay. I mean, it does not show up much. Like, I kept layering it today, and if I have some kind of glow going on today, it's because of that argan oil that I talked about. That is the glow boosting product for me. This highlighter is just like an afterthought. I like apply it. Even if I layer it, it does not show up much. It's a very, very natural looking highlighter, not blinding at all. But I guess that's perfect for somebody like me who is not a fan of much highlighter anyways. And this blush, it's too good. It's seriously too good. It's a beautiful like kind of a peachy pinky blush. I've got it on today, and I can't tell you how beautiful of a flush it leaves on the face. Not like a look, I have clown cheeks, but like a very beautiful soft pink finish, like you're blushing from within, or like, I don't know, like you're just very happy, I guess. I cannot recommend this palette enough, and it's also non-toxic clean beauty, and maybe that's why it cost me $32 or something like that. Again, I know looking at my makeup collection might be like I have like more pricier products, but then also I don't know, I have a mix of all, like drugstore and more pricier products. But when I buy these kind of products, I see them as an investment, because when I buy this palette, I don't see myself using any other blush or bronzer or highlighter. This might be the only one that I'm going to be using. So that's why I get it. You must be so happy now that I've come to the end of the video. Almost. Because I have my favorite and the very last makeup category left to talk about, which are lipsticks. So before I just jump right into all the lipsticks I am loving or I loved this year, I want to talk about my lip savior, and it's this one. I have been using this one extensively for 2 years almost, and it's amazing. It's the Smith's Rosebud Salve, and I got this in Sephora, I think. It's pretty awesome. It costs just $6, but oh my god, what a power packed product. So I've used a good amount of it, as you can see, and it's a very rosy looking kind of a salve. This one's great as a lip balm as well as a lip topper, like a glossy lip topper. If you have a matte lipstick on, you want a bit of a shine or a bit of moisture even, this is pretty great, this Rosebud Smith Salve. And now I come on to all the 5 most used, or my 5, I would say my 5 favorite lipsticks of this year, because I pretty much love all the lipsticks I have. So the first one that I want to talk about is this one. This is from MAC. This is MAC's satin lipstick in the shade Twig, which is my first and topmost favorite lipstick ever, I think. Ever. I don't think any lipstick so far can ever beat it. This is how the color looks. As you can see, it's like a mauve, but like a nude mauve with hints of brown and peach and everything in it. It's a very nice, very comfortable finish. Looks great on my lips, no matter what eyeshadow, no matter what outfit. Pretty great. Even on a bare face, if I'm just probably going to run somewhere and I need something on my face, like some kind of color, this works instantly. It makes my lips look like I naturally have that kind of a rosy, kind of pretty pinkish color. It's a beautiful nude for, I would say, light medium and medium warm skin tones. Max Twig, pretty awesome. Retails for I think $19. The next lipstick that I want to talk about is this one. This is 100% Pure's Cocoa Butter Matte Lipstick. This is a non-toxic beauty product and comes in the tube like this. This is the shade. It's called Sahara. And let me swatch it for you here. So Sahara looks almost similar to Twig, Max Twig, but it's not. Sahara is little more warm and it's not very mauvey, but it's kind of warm toned. It's like a warm toned peach brown, I'm gonna say, almost light peach brown, warm toned. It's a very nice MLBB for me, a matte MLBB. It's a very nice one. Ingredient list is fantastic. All like a lot of like cocoa butter and a lot of fruits and vegetables are the ingredient list. No chemicals in sight. Vegan and cruelty free. But it comes with a price tag of $29 for a small tube. So if you're sensitive to that price point, you might want to think a little bit more. But worth the investment. Even if you like probably eat your food off or something along with this lipstick, it's okay. It's all clean. It's all fruits and veggies, I guess. So it's fine. I'm gonna quickly run through the next 3 because this video has been long enough. This one is Colourpop's Luxe Lipstick in the shade On Repeat. Love the packaging, sturdy, kind of heavy. And this is the shade, it's a red, surprise. Not another nude, but there's more to come. So this is a red, and just a light swatch to show you. This is the color. This is a orangey red warm toned like lipstick. Beautiful on, like I said, golden skin tones and brown girls. You will pull this red off like a boss. It's so amazing. Amazing matte formulation, very comfortable, does not emphasize any lines or anything like that. Looks awesome even on its own on a bare face with not a stitch of makeup on. Looks very good, like livens up your face and things like that. And I think one of the most affordable lipsticks in this was like $6 on Colourpop's website. Yep. Pretty amazing, will last a while. I highly recommend. Coming on to the last 2 lipsticks, let's start with this one. This one is, I think, pretty much every beauty blogger almost OG matte lipstick. This one is Maybelline's Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the shade 15 Lover. It's a gorgeous mauvey pink shade. Gorgeous. Also has a light, very light hint of like a berry or something like that. Like it's not completely the lightest pink or anything like that, but it's very flattering mauvey pink. Let me show you. Little more cool toned, a little more cool toned than Max Twig. As you can see, there's not much brown in it, but a little bit, like a good amount of mauve in it. So it's like a mauve with a bit of pink and purple and I don't know, something like that. But looks amazing on light, medium and medium skin tones. Most pigmented and the longest thing out of all, as it has been marketed. It stays on my lips even after I eat a meal. No matter how oily it is, it still stays on, does not wear off. Have to remove it very well with a good makeup remover for it to completely go away. It's, if you're looking for something to last very long even after all meals, like you're going to an event and you want this lipstick that lasts, this is your lipstick. Seriously, don't look at anything else, just look at this lipstick. This one retails for less than $10, that's all I know, but it's pretty amazing. You'll find this at any drugstore, online, website, and anywhere. Available in all countries as well. Pretty awesome. Last lipstick that I want to talk about is this one. This is, I don't know if this brand has come much to the spotlight, but it's amazing. This is Kosas like a weightless lip color, and I have it in the shade Stardust here, which is I'm not gonna say it's a complete nude either. I thought it was, but it's not. It's got red undertones to it. It's a warm lipstick, the warm toned lipstick, and it's a warm corally peachy red. Yes, warm coral, peach and red, all three mixed in. If you keep layering it, it's gonna look bolder and brighter, but with just one swipe maybe, it's gonna look like a soft, warm toned wash of color. It's not a completely matte lipstick. It's kind of like a bit of sheer creaminess to it. So you do have to layer it for it to completely take full punchy look on your lips. Pricey, it costs me $28, but again, it's a clean beauty lipstick. Great like lip feel, like not drying on my lips at all. So if you're looking for like a warm toned kind of like, but can look more like brighter with more swipes and buildable, non-toxic lipstick, you should get this one. So with that, I come to the end of this video. It felt amazing, frankly, to be chatting with all of you and telling you what my makeup favorites for this year were. And I will be adding more beauty products, you know, every now and then to my beauty closet. But yeah, I'm looking into currently just enjoying using all of these products. And let me know if any of these products pique your like interest or anything, and if you already have it, do let me know what you think in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope to see you all soon.